Hi guys, this is Aerogarden review for 76 days. 76 days. Okay. So far so good. The lettuces grew a lot, and so is the spinach, chives, and the dill. And there's a lot more tomatoes. Abundance of tomatoes. Look at that. It's beautiful. They still haven't riped yet, but we have a lot more tomatoes though compared to what we had before. So this is a review for 76 days. Aerogarden review. Aerogarden farm review for 76 days. And like I said, the lettuces they grow really fast. So they've been growing. And so are the tomatoes. They still haven't riped yet. Once they riped, I'll make another video. So today, the tip for today, I will talk about how to keep the plants healthy inside the farm and also outside the farm. So you can keep the plants healthy inside the farm by giving them water, like we give them water here, by giving them water and light, LED light. This is the setting that worked best for us. And by giving them food every 14 days, this is the best that worked for us. So this is how you keep your plants healthy within the farm, with the light, LED light, water, and the plant food every 14 days. And the water level is okay. It will tell you if it's low, then you can fill it up. And you fill the water up in there. And also the food, you also put it in there. And you keep your plants healthy in the farm by, let's say if the plant that did not sprout within the farm, if the pod did not sprout, what I would do is I would take the food and I would shake it, like the food bottle, and I would shake it, and then I would open the cover of it, of the bottle, the cover of it, and I would put 2 cups of food in this, and instead of putting the 2 cups of food in here and right there, I would put the 2 cups of food underneath the pod that did not sprout. So let's say if this pod did not sprout, I would pick it up and put 2 cups of food underneath this pod, okay? And I kept on doing that until the pod sprouted. So I would keep putting 2 cups of food underneath the pod that did not sprout until it did. And once it sprouted, then I started putting the food in here. Or sometimes I would even put in the holes in the middle there, like the ones that I had empty spaces. So that's how you would sprout the pods that did not sprout. And then after that, if you didn't have any tomatoes growing, you could self-pollinate them so that the tomatoes could grow by finding a strong branch. I found a strong branch and I tapped on it slowly and I counted till 10 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as you can see, when you tap on it, the whole plant shakes. When the plant shakes, the pollen from the plant falls onto the flower and then you end up having tomatoes. So I did that with each and every one of the plants. You can do that with strawberries, whatever you want to self-pollinate, whatever fruit, you can do that with that. But don't tap too hard, because if you tap too hard, the flower will fall and you don't want to do that. So you keep your plants healthy inside the farm by sprouting them, the ones that didn't sprout. And the way you sprout the ones that didn't sprout is that you put 2 cups of food in them underneath that pot that didn't sprout, and you keep putting 2 cups of food underneath that pot that didn't sprout until it sprouts. Once it sprouts, then you can put it in there, and you self-pollinate by finding a strong branch and tapping on it lightly, and you give them water, LED light, and plant food, and that's how you keep your plants healthy inside the farm. When you transfer the pod, you take out the pod just like this and you transfer it into the pot. And when you transfer it into the pot outside like this, my basil outgrew the farm, so I transferred it into from the pot into the pot. And you keep your plants healthy outside the farm with water, like you do with your plants inside the farm. And you keep them healthy with the LED light also. If you see, the farm LED light reflects all the way outside. This is a reflected LED light from the farm. This reflected LED light can help keep your plants outside healthy, so you can give the plants outside the farm reflected LED light, or you can try 25-volt LED light, or you can try the sunlight. But the days you don't have the sunlight, you can try the reflected LED light from the farm, and you can try either 25-volt LED light from the lamp. And then you give them water, and instead of giving them the plants outside, instead of giving them the food, like I give the food to the farm plants inside, what I do is I give them every 14 days, I give them, you can see here, I have 2 adorable rabbits and 2 adorable bunnies, and this is rabbit poop. It is a great fertilizer. Every 14 days I give my plants this rabbit poop and as a fertilizer, and you will be amazed by how well the growth is. It can, if a plant is dying, it can grow the plant. If you don't have enough leaves coming out, it will grow the plant. It will have new plant growth. It's really very amazing and beautiful the way the growth happens with that. Sometimes I hide it, sometimes I leave it on the top, so I would hide it like that underneath the mud. Sometimes I leave it on the top. So those are the tips to keep your plant healthy inside the farm by sprouting the plants that didn't sprout. You put in 2 cups of food underneath the pot that didn't sprout, and you keep putting it in there until it sprouts, and then you start putting it in where it really should be going. And if you don't have any fruits coming out, self-pollinate by slowly tapping on them, and provide them with the water. Make sure the water is full. Give them plant food every 14 days is the best setting for us. It works the best for us. Give them sunlight. These are the best settings for us. The LED light. And the plant, when you transfer the pod into the pot, you keep the pot outside healthy by giving them water, sunlight. The days you don't have sunlight, you can use the farm light, which is, it reflects outside, reflected LED light. You can also use 25-volt light from the lamp, and you can use the rabbit poop as a fertilizer every 14 days for food. And this is how you keep your plants outside and inside the farm healthy. These are the tips that helped me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Check out the links below, and subscribe. Thank you.